Former Providence College goalie Jon Gillies led the Friars to a national title in 2015 and is now in his second year in the Calgary Flames organization. Last year, his rookie season was cut short by a serious injury. The injury, though, gave him time he wouldn't trade for the world. Adam Pellerin has the story.
In hockey, an injury is rarely a good thing. But for Calgary Flames goalie Jon Gillies, a tear in his hip would prove to have a silver lining.
More like brothers than they were friends, in my opinion. But, and I think that's very true, that they liked the same things. They did hockey together, and they just were always together.
Brendan Horton and Gillies forged their friendship on the ice. Their relationship grew through high school, where Brendan's life would change forever.
It was December 11th, 2009. I'll never forget it. He was diagnosed with synovial sarcoma.
It's one of the rarest forms. Sarcoma is a bone cancer. When you're younger, it's one of those things like, oh, he'll beat it. We're 14, 15 years old.
And they told us anyway on day one that chances were not very good that they would, that they could take care of it. But he still, he was going to fight it. He was going to beat it. He always said he was.
Horton continued to fight. No longer able to play sports, he cheered on his best friend from the sidelines. He watched the former Providence College star win at every level on his way to the NHL. Gillies' first season as a pro was cut short by a hip injury that would require surgery and rehab back home in Maine.
I feel weird saying this, but I couldn't be more thankful that that injury happened and that surgery happened.
It was like, I can't tell you. I mean, it was just unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, Jon was in there 3 times a day, and Brendan knew him. I mean, knew every time he was in there.
Every day, my day was planned around going to see him, and if he wasn't awake, I'd just sit with him.
Some things happen for a reason, and Jon was, mending himself, and it happened so that he was able to be there. His team let him come, even though he was rehabbing himself, and let him be there with him. It was just very nice.
I was able to hold his hand in his final breaths and his final days.
Brendan Horton passed away on March 9th, 2016.
There hasn't a day gone by that I haven't thought about him. And now he gets to see me play every game, and now he's always there. And so playing for more than playing for 2 people now.
Hard to know where to go after that.
Wow.
What a story, and what a job by Jon Gillies to be there for his friend Brendan Horton at the end.
And talking about putting the game of hockey in perspective real quick, right?
Yeah,
oh,
and especially at such a young age, that guy right there. And Jon Gillies has battled through injury, and on his mask, he's got a wonderful tribute to his friend. He had a great, obviously, career at Providence College, and he's hoping to replicate that, Dale, with this Calgary Flame Club. He's been in the American League, last year, again, only a couple of games due to the injury, but I don't know. Where to go after seeing that? That too young, just way too young.
Absolutely.